guys, welcome to the shop. Man, I'm getting scruffy. Anyway, just a little tip or trick on doing some seam sealing and keeping it clean and nice. Let me just flip the camera around. This is a quick little video, but I thought I'd share it kind of as a tip or trick type of deal. So guys, I'm getting ready to seam seal in between. Now this is the back of my car, and here is, you know, the seam seal in between here. And what I've done is basically taken some blue tape and kind of outlined where I'm going to put my seam sealer, which is right in between that little area right there today. So you can see on this side, I've already done it. So basically what I've done is laid the seam sealer in there. And now what you can do is simply remove the tape. Okay, like so. And boom, you know, you've got a nice tight seam seal in there. Now you can go back and clean it up just a little bit if you like, but you know what, that looks pretty darn good. So what I'm going to do is also the same thing holds true when doing your drip rail. So, you know, I've epoxy primed the roof. I've scuffed this up, okay, because that's what the directions say to do, is to scuff up the surface. I've cleaned the surface with a wax and grease remover. And now what I've done, you can see again, I've taped it here and I've taped the outside. And the reason being, right, you need to snap that molding over top. And I've kind of just over the very edge here put tape. That way now I can lay the seam sealer in there and see how it goes. And that way when I can just peel it off again, and it keeps it nice and clean in here. So if you're not putting a vinyl roof on like I am, you know, the vinyl top, I'll go ahead and lay it in here like so, all down into the strip rail so you'll never see it. But if you're not putting a vinyl top on your car, you know, that way you'll have a nice, even and smooth seam. So as people come to look at it, you know, they can see it, and then you'll have an easy time putting your molding over your drip rail here as well. Okay, so that's the reason why I've kind of used this blue tape to kind of outline it. Again, you can kind of see how I've done the drip rail on both sides, the outer side and the inner, and then we'll go ahead and seam seal it. Now I'll come back here in a minute. After I put the seam sealer in, I'm just going to take a caulk gun, right? Just take a simple caulk gun, you know, put the seam sealer in there, and I'm just going to take my finger and skive it in there. You could use a brush if you wanted to, but I'm going to take my finger and I'll just skive it in. And that's the other beauty of the blue tape. You know, once we get it where we like it, then we can just peel the blue tape off and we'll be done. But I'll come back here in just a minute and show you that. But you can see here how nice that turned out along this edge. And now we can go ahead and, you know, prime or top coat this. All right, guys, and here's one of the reasons why to do the tape. You can see as I did this, you know, it smeared all over the roof, and that would make it hard to get off. But you can see, you know, the key is, right, we need to get in this channel, you know, tight to the outer and the inner, and have a nice smooth seal down and no gaps, if you will. So now what we can do is we can peel this tape off, and you'll see what I mean about having a nice clean line. Now again, mine's going to be a vinyl top, so this doesn't matter so much because you'll never see it. This is where the quarter panel seam is, by the way. And so anyway, I'll peel the rest of this off and we'll come back to this. All right, if I can get it off. There we go. There we go. Again, you can see a nice smooth transition. It looks real good. Once you paint it, you know, it'll look seamless. And there you guys go. You can see now we got the tape removed. You know, we've got that nice, real clean seam sealer, you know, in the roof rail now. Then you can see again, we've got a nice clean line here, you know, nice clean line over there. So that works out really. It's a neat little trick. It's just a short video, but it gives you an idea of what you can do to do some nice clean seam sealer without having to try to put it in and scrape it off and all kinds of stuff, you know, using, you know, chemicals to try and remove it, whatever. It's, you know, it's nice and clean look. So guys, just a quick video. I thought it might help you with a little seam sealer trick working on your project. So anyway, kind of a simple deal. I use, I think it's Dyna, what's the stuff called here? Let me flip the, Dynatron gray seam sealer from Amazon. I've also used the AC Delco white stuff. Both of those work really good. I'll put in links to those seam sealers. You know, and a simple caulk gun is all you need. So anyway, guys, that kind of wraps up the video. So appreciate y'all watching, and I hope you guys have a good day in your shop.